Okay, so I lost the original video recording for this. So I don't exactly know what happened because I think my OBS just kind of took it and just ate it. So I don't have like anything from it anymore. So we have to watch the recording. Yeah. So in this match we were versing against Degenerates, which is someone we haven't faced in a while. They are formidable. So we were cautious, I would say. I think. I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a stressful week. I don't know about you, you know? But yeah, I'm recording this after GC ended and finals ended. So for both this one and for my GC finals, you'll find that they're both just replays of the match. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch the live reaction, but you can tell. But yeah, I'm sure you didn't miss out much, right? You didn't miss out much. I hope. But yeah. Let's see how this goes. I don't actually remember how this match went. I wonder why my file corrupted anyways. Oh, strange. I'm gonna move over. There we go. Oh dear. Oh wait. Oh no. I wonder how this went. I don't remember how this went. I'm trying to remember what we had for this match. Oh right, yeah, they started Minotaur, and when I looked at that, I was like, oh, they have enough to combo already, so they don't need fear because they'll be able to get to 1,000 before. Yeah, they'll be able to get to 1,000 combo, and so they don't need fear. Fear is only if you need more SP, so that you can combo faster to 1,000. But if you have enough members with enough combo weapons to combo to 1,000 without fear, then you do end up just skipping one nightmare, I guess. So we ended up playing Freeze Golem. Look at all of our deaths. They're already doing a lot of damage because I feels like half of them were not on combo and half of them were. So because my guild was mostly just on combo, we generated less life force because we were using the time to still combo, and some of us kind of just over combo during this time as well. Because let's say for example, it's like we're already at 900, 850 combo, but half of us are still in combo grids. So at this point, we just kind of over-comboed. If we were to switch at around like the 700 mark, that might be better. Because by the time we get through the end of the loop and we swapped, it would probably have already hit 900. So yeah, we should have swapped earlier for this one. But for Degenerate, it looks like that half of their members were combo and the other half weren't. But it worked out because they were close to 1,000 combo anyways. They're already at 869, and they have a decent amount of life force gathered already. I guess right here we also changed to a 3-2 grid just because we needed to chase after Shinma. First Shinma, as you can see on the top right behind me, it was a hammer and bow Shinma. So because it's a staff Shinma, if we win, then we could potentially generate a decent amount of life force with our gunners. Yeah. If we went just all AoE, we wouldn't have been able to generate as much life force compared to if we were just went 3-2. Or 2-3, whatever it is, kind of thing. The second Shinma, though, if it was Harp, because the second Shinma was Harp and pole arm, it's, you know, it's much more scary. So yeah. And we skirmished. I don't think they attacked there. So Shinma's approaching. We're already at 1,000, and they're almost at 1,000 combos. They went 5 AoEs. I don't know what happened there. Then we Loisas. They still had to freeze golem up. I think their nightmare summons are faster than ours at this point, if I recall. Because they just went Minotaur and then freeze golem, I think, and we went element into Loisa. Everything's fine, I promise you. Everything's fine. Except that there's deaths. Many deaths. But it's okay, I think. Shinma, we're winning because we have more vanguards that contributes. And a lot of ping pong. A lot of ping pong. Go hit. Oh. A lindworm. So we got Shinma there, which is great. Because it lets, if we wanted to, we can ask our gunners to hit so that they generate more life force. As long as they don't die. Our buffs are looking really good here. Except for Chaotix. Oh, never mind. Chaotic buffs are good now. Our buffs are looking really good. That's nice. Everyone has good amount of like P attack and M attack buffs. Not so much M def though. Our M def is low. And then at this point, Chaotic swapped over to AoE. Just because they finished their grids already. I think Nepo should be changing soon too. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Sounds. This is like, from the perspective of rewatching the match, it looks really peaceful. This match looks really peaceful. However, if you were actually in the match, it probably wasn't as peaceful. Definitely not. It definitely was not as peaceful. Now, why did we stall here? Did everyone just go purify? I think everyone went Puri. I think. Go hit. Go hit. Go, go. Our Sorks did a good job in debuffing too. They tried to keep their strongest vanguards low in terms of attack. Which is good. Ooh, another ship. Our def bus looks low in here. But I guess they're also trying to ship us too with our lower def buffs. Drago and Nepo swapped around the same time to AoE, which was around the 10-minute mark. And somehow that happened. I don't exactly know how. Our defs are really low too. Yeah, usually, like, if I'm rewatching a match, it's so much more calmer than if I were to actually be in there, because once I'm actually in the match, there's just a lot of, like, you know, panic and stress. And random in-game chatter. That's totally not related to the match at all. This is more peaceful. We played Griffin, they played Beals, which means that they copied our Griffin, so now we're both on the same timer. Oh, right, yeah, now I remember this match. Right, yeah, now I remember this match. They were, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. They were chasing after second Shinma, which for me was a little bit confusing because there is the benefit of there is definitely the benefit where, like, if you win the second Shinma, you can definitely get a lot of heals from those buffs, from Shinma buffs, which is great, because then you can use it to get a ship. However, you also run into the risk of having, let's say for example, this happen where your enemy just consistently chips you. So even if you do win Shinma, as long as we continuously ship you, you might not even have the chance to be able to swap back to your AoE grids at the end. Which is a concern. But they were able to ship us with like that, so there's that. I mean, any harp Shinma is really is sought out for, in my opinion. If it's especially the second one, it could change the outcome of the match, because as I said, you can just spam a lot of buffs if you win that Shinma, as long as you can survive, really. But then again, you'll also need to take the time to swap back to your AoE grids. So for here, they use Loiza while we use Ladon. It gives them the time to swap if they need to swap after winning the Shinma. So as you can see, like our Shinma count right now is very on par, but then again, they are also winning at the moment because this time they have more Vanguards that contribute to the Shinma. But we also have Ladon, so... props. And I think everyone's just SPing again. SP, SP, SP. So they won Shinma. For obvious reasons, they had more contributions than we did for this one. But for this one, we ended up continuing to heal. The reason for this is because it's a harp Shinma, so even if they knock us down, as long as they don't kill us, they can still buff themselves. However, if, let's say for example, we were to ship to them, then all we have to do is just stall it, and then we can hopefully stall away their Shinma buffs. Right? The only downside is that for here, we end up losing our summons. We end up losing our our Nightmare summon. So in this case, we ended up not being able to use all of Ladon. But it's fine, because in this time we're able to stall away at their Shinma buffs in addition to their Dryas, which is currently up. And if we were to come out and they have both those buffs, both the Shinma and the Dryas, they'll be really, really strong. So instead we stalled it a little bit and we ended up coming out using Salt. I still really hate Salt, really. It's like a nightmare that throws a wrench into anyone's like nightmare strategy plan kind of thing, and like it's about like who plays it faster at what moment kind of thing. So yeah, I don't like Nepo, get up! Nepo, get up! Come on, Nepo, get up! Why are you sleeping on the ground? Come on, stop sleeping on the ground. Get up. Nepo. Thank you. So we ended up playing Thanatos, which I call Thanos a lot of the time. And we stalled it out till their Dryas ended. Because if we were to come back out and like the Dryas was still up, then they'll have the benefit of both Thanatos and also the Dryas. They played Chimera, which is a smart move. because Chimera allows them to play any Nightmare they want afterwards. So even if, let's say for example, we were to play a Bell, they can use whatever, they can use the counter for Bell. Yeah. Or they can play Poppy, really. I think. Yeah, they can play a quick Poppy if they wanted to. It also gives us less of an opportunity to figure out, like, oh, if they are going to play Poppy, then we'll just Wind Golem it, because we know, oh yeah, they're going to play Wind Golem, that'll be fine. But no, for here it's just like, we just play Racone. Because that was the last spell, I believe we had. Yeah, we played Dryas. No, did we play Dryas? I'm losing my marbles. Did we play Dryas? No, I don't think we played Dryas. We played, you know, and then we also played Racone. And then here we kind of just stalled it until Racone came, propped. But at the same time, the problem with this is, if you look at our time right now, with the time left, there is less than 2 minutes left. And the bad thing about shipping during around this time is that it will give you a granted, unless you're in the top 20 guild or something, it will give you a chance for, it will give you maximum 2 ships. One for us, maybe, and one for them. Yeah. So if they shipped us at this moment, then, yeah. It was just a matter of staying alive, really, at this point. But at the same time, I think the problem was that, what was it? I can't tell if it was timed. Because, let's say for example, they killed us off now. So they could have stalled. And potentially, they could stall. They can stall, right? They can stall. Yeah, there's enough time. Yeah, if they stalled. Yeah, they stalled. Yeah, I remember they stalled. They stalled because when we came out of here, it was 120. Which I said is bad because then it allows us ship. Because we're at 120, we can get shipped and then the enemy can stall and they'll run away with life wars. If we had, this is a consistent debate of whether or not we want to ship at if it's a good idea to ship or leave ship at 120 or end skirmish at 120, or if it's better to just rush it through. If you rush it through, then you have a chance of getting shipped twice, but at the same time, like, or you can play it safe. You can play it safe. And if you do get shipped, then you get shipped, but it's better than getting shipped twice, right? But yeah. What is that? But yeah, we ended up getting a lot of ships that day. But the one that really mattered the most was really the one that was in the last 3 minutes. You can either play it safe and stall till there's less than 1 minute 20 seconds left and hope to heal and hope to survive. If you hope to survive, then hopefully that if the enemy does ship you, you just lose out on 1 ship. If you were to come out any earlier than 120, you have a potential chance that yes, you could have the enemy ship you immediately as you come out, and then they won't have time. They'll have to speed through it, because then if they don't speed through it, then when we come out, we could potentially ship them, and then we'll be able to steal the life force back. Or there's a risk in there. If you want to play risky, or if you don't want to play risky. If you want to play it safe, then just wait and just hope that you'll be able to heal through the last minute. Or you can play risky and try to get another ship or a counter ship at the end. But yeah, that is how our match ended that day. Yeah, thank you for watching.